Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. And help me welcome Aley from Heart and Soul Connected and Val from Dragonflight Crystals and Next Level Channeling. Welcome to Story in the Cards. Yeah. This show might be a little different than the shows that we have done in the past. However, we're still going to do our very best to deliver you a great show. But we have to recognize that I think all of us are dealing with a little bit of the WTF happened.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll get to that.
Bit of a brain transplant. They switched brains before they went on.
Yes, they did. So don't forget, you guys, like, share, and subscribe. I think I'm 9 subscribers away from 3,000. I think I can do it in this show. So yeah. Make sure you like, share, subscribe.
You do that. Absolutely.
Yeah. So and make sure that you go over to Aley and then go over to Val's channels, do the same thing, leave a comment after the show, do the like, share, subscribe, because it really gets our message out in front of people who really want to hear what we have to say. They just don't know where we are. We're not quite that popular on YouTube yet.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. So what is going on your channel, Aley? What have you got coming up?
Let's see. I got some cool things coming up. Let's see. I have Sunday, my animal communicator comes back, who I met in New Hampshire when I was back there a couple of years ago. And Monday and Tuesday of next week, I have some new folks coming on that have never been on, brand new people. And one's a chakra psychic. Kind of interesting.
Ooh, nice.
Interesting.
Yeah. And so I'm not overloaded next week because of the holiday, but I'm sure that it will be a lot of fun. And I just put myself out there on TikTok to do some more shorts to bring people over here. So
Yay.
We'll get some more folks. So thank you.
Excellent. And how about you, Val?
Yes. And I'm excited that on Sunday at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time, I'll be on Sun Psychic Jean's channel, and we're going to talk about all kinds of good spiritual topics that I know you're going to want to hear about. And so I'm looking forward to that. And the usual for the following week. And you can look at my channel to see what's coming up. But thank you.
Absolutely.
What about you, Marina?
The best place to go, right?
Yeah.
Is if you go to our YouTube. Yeah. Absolutely. What have I got going on? Well, the change the track or changing the soundtrack class is on again Sunday.
Awesome.
There's still time to register for that if you go to my website, which I will show you. It's marinasheartcentertarot.com.
Excellent.
All the information is there. You go over, you sign up for the course, and that's Sunday at 3 p.m. And then I think I have it for either 6 or 7 p.m. is intuition or ego.
Oh, awesome.
Which one is talking to you?
There you go. There you go.
Wow. And just a second, let me see here. Who was it? Linda H said, Marina, do you need one more member or subscriber? Subscribers. I need subscribers. But hey, if you want to be a member, you do that too. Right? And check out Aley and Val, because they have subscribers as well. And both of them do classes. So, look into that. And we all do readings. So if you want to book a private reading, get in touch. We'll be more than glad to set you up. And
Awesome.
so just quickly going to say hello to some of the folks that are in here. And thank you for joining us. Nathaniel Harris is a new member. Welcome,
Excellent.
Nathaniel.
Mm-hmm.
And we have got This American Mutt is here. Thank you. Butterflies Are Free. Linda H. Christine Fryer. Froxy Roxy. Who else? Charlie C. Sage of Fire. Very nice. I like that name.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Eliza, Linda Kennedy, Sonia J, Laura Hammond Davis, Barbara Nesper. Hello, Barbara. We have got who else? Polly is here. Hey, Polly. Lisa Foster. Anya Ashdown. Hello, Anya. Nice to see you here. Teresa Hedarian, Julie Moon. Miss Charlotte. Luana Bailey. Dr. Ann. Hello, Dr. Ann.
Hope you're feeling good, Ann. Much love. Yeah.
Yes, I'll be in. I think it's in July or August. No, I think it's in August that I'm doing a show with Dr. Ann.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, she's wonderful. Yeah.
Looking forward to that.
Yep.
So we've got Mickey Taylor, Jamie Sheridan. Who else? Connie Epley. Thank you for being here. Oh, there's somebody Heart and Soul Connected. I don't know who that is. That must be someone new. Lisa Spather. Okay, let's see. Gerald from Terrell Stash. Hello, Gerald. We just did a show a couple hours ago, and it was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Isn't that a beauty? Luana made that. Luana Bailey made that for me.
Oh my gosh.
Really? Gave it to me. Yeah, she's very talented. And I'm going to put it in my kitchen when it gets finished, when my kitchen gets finished. It's just it's a wall hanging one, and it's lovely. And I love it.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Luana.
Very
It's gorgeous.
pretty.
Yes, Luana.
There's
Very
so many
good.
talented people.
I know, definitely.
Randy, Debbie Gessman, who else? Lisa Foster, Garden Genie. Hello. Okay, I think Alice L. I think I'm getting down.
McMullen. I don't know if you got her. Okay.
No.
Oh, it's
Randy,
beautiful, Luana.
hello.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And-
yes. You're right,
Thank you,
Sheila.
Terry. Yeah. Chris Phoenix. Nice to see you here. Rose Blue. Hello, Rose Blue. Let's see. I think that is, if I missed anyone, I'm sorry. Please don't never ever take it personal. It's never anything personal. It's just trying to keep up with the chat and doing all the things behind the scenes. Oh my goodness. But you know what? We love doing it. We love doing this for you.
Yeah,
So-
absolutely. So
Yeah.
is it all right if I bring up what I found out? I did a short on it today, but
Yes.
I just wanted to pass it along because, first of all, I'm still voting for Joe Biden. I still love Joe Biden. He had a bad night. That's it. That's what I want to say. That's what I want to say. But there was something Trump was doing in I'm sure you've all heard of logical fallacies. They sound logical and they may even sound true, but they're not logical or true. And there's one called a Gish Gallop. And that's what Trump did last night. In other words, there was so many arguments that things that he addressed in each time he spoke. And you'll notice he didn't get to answer their questions. He went into what he wanted to talk about. But when he did this, by the time it was thrown back to Joe, Joe's got 60 seconds to respond to it. It's like, which one do I respond to?
Exactly.
And all of us said backstage, we wouldn't have known what the hell to do either.
I would have responded to the question he didn't answer.
There you go.
And I would have said, well, you still didn't answer that one.
Mm-hmm.
Blah, 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 and state some facts about it.
And I think if he had felt better, he would have been hopefully better.
Yes.
But he just had a bad.
The elephant in the room is the first question that was asked. So
they should have asked him right away, did you, who won the 2020 election? That's what they should have started with. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
There's a lot of things that and we were talking backstage, and I said, there are times when when I come on and I'm doing readings, and I sort of have to struggle a little bit to hear the message or get the message or whatnot.
Mhm.
And then there's other days where it just flows. So you know what? He had an off night. Big deal. Who hasn't?
He had the
He
flu.
back today and knocked it out of the park
Mhm. Yeah.
when he
Yeah.
did his
He's
rally.
doing well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did pull a card from my swear tarot. It's the Hermit, and it says, "Let a smart effer inspire you, then take a much needed break."
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I think, yeah, Sheila, I think that you might be right. Yeah, that his microphone, the volume was turned down because today he had no difficulty
No problem.
with the volume today. So, you know, was it accidental? I have a hard time with the moderators.
Mhm.
I think that, you know, they should have called Trump
Horrible.
on a lot of things.
Yep.
But let's not forget that CNN is owned by
MAGA.
And
A MAGA
when you
person.
start
Yeah.
a debate and you do a broadcast, you do a mic check on volume levels.
True.
Yeah.
So this was an intentional thing. I'll just say it right here, everyone.
Yes.
There's no professional broadcasting group that goes with people with different levels like that.
Right.
His voice did not filter down and up, modulated very much on a low level the whole constant time. That means they didn't do a mic check and they didn't raise his intentionally. I'm going to say it. And, you know, that's pretty bad. Plus, you know,
Yeah.
the questions that some of the moderators had were, well.
Hey, Tammy. Yeah, absolutely.
So,
And, you know, let's not forget, too, that Biden just came back from how many trips abroad that he had to go to the different things and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know, that takes a little out of you.
It does.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to say that, you know, when you don't feel good, your brain isn't, you're not even.
No.
I don't
Yeah.
even know how he stood there and did it, to be honest.
I wouldn't have
with
been
you.
able to do it.
Good
No,
for him
I
that he
agree.
even did it.
I agree.
But
you know, I'm seeing that you said Biden was fed the questions. So was Trump. Trump was fed the questions. And he just decided that whatever the question was, he wasn't going to answer it. He was going to go with the agenda that he wanted to go on.
exactly.
And not that Joe admitted it. Joe had a bad night. I'm not saying Joe didn't have a bad night, but, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, thank
Yes.
you, Luana. That's so nice of you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Very, very nice
Yeah.
of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah, and it's hard to know how to handle someone like Trump. How do you prepare for someone like Trump when really you have no idea what's going to come out of his mouth? Whatever it is, it's going to be a lie, and you're just
30 lies that they
And Bemused
Exactly.
Shaman says CNN had film footage to fact check Donnie and didn't say a thing about any of the lies. Just
Yeah.
yeah. They didn't do him any favors, you know. Now, having said that, okay. I just sorry, I have to address this.
Okay.
American Mutt. We tend to be a little more spiritual and a little more kind here. And yeah, we do not view Joe Biden as a puppet. So if you're more than welcome to stay if you just kind of adjust that a little bit. Otherwise, I'll toss you out.
All right.
because Joe Biden has done so much for our country, everyone.
Yes.
He literally, after the COVID fiasco of Donald Trump, we are now, this country is economically stable. We're doing so well. I mean, we would not be in this shape and with our jobs numbers really high and unemployment low, there is so much to look forward to. I am absolutely so thankful that he even wanted to take over that mess.
Oh, I know.
Yes.
That's very true. That's very. I will say this, and I have a millennial son.
Yeah.
He was born in '84, and he's very political. Everything, but he's like a Bernie supporter, so you know that he's way over the other side. Anyway, last night he was bullshit, and he wanted him to step down, and I couldn't say anything to my son that would have calmed him down. And I finally said, "I don't want Trump. I do not want Trump."
No.
And he said, "I think Kamala Harris would even do better." I couldn't get him off the ledge. But then I saw that a lot of Gen Xers, which is that one step up, they're more aligned with Biden. And I think it has to do with the aging. And both of my children, they don't know that a lot of times when you vote, it's the lesser of two evils. It's always been that way. The only person I've ever voted for that I liked was Barack Obama. Everybody else, I like Joe, but I mean, I really wanted Barack, but I've never wanted anybody else. So
I think Joe, actually, you're right. And Barack Obama is the only president that I was just, oh my God, madly in love with having him as a president. And I have to say, I had good taste. As to the rest of America. But I mean, Joe has a good heart, and he wants to do good for every single person in the United States of America. That's what makes him very, very unique and wonderful, is that I don't care what your political standing is, he wants to do good by you and your family, no matter what.
Exactly.
He has your best interest at heart. And who else is going to have your back like that?
And he said as much in the speech that he gave today, which was, okay, I may not get around as quick as I used to. I may not do this as quick as I used to, but I tell the truth.
That's
I know right from wrong. Right. So, and yes, Linda H., Obama lost his first debate to Mitt Romney.
Yes, a lot of them do. A lot of them. Bill Clinton did, I think.
Yes.
But,
it's historic. Even Reagan, I mean, for the last, I don't know how many years, the incumbent president's first debate is crap, and it goes to the other person.
Usually does.
But they still get voted in. They still get voted in. Their other debates always turn out really well. So at the end of the day,
I would like to just bring up the idea about Black jobs. Can we talk about Black jobs?
Well, absolutely. In a second. Can you ladies check and find out This American Mutt, whichever chat he's in?
It's a lady. It's a lady. I know who she is.
You know who she is? All right. Get her out.
Huh?
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Don't like my opinion? Kick me off? We aim to please. There you go. Yeah. Okay.
Yours, Aley? Because she's not on mine.
Yeah, because I tried to block, and there you go.
I don't really like doing that, but okay, that's fine. Anyway, one of the questions that was given to Trump was the border mess. And of course, he keeps bringing up how Joe's letting everybody coming in, all these rapists and all this stuff. And so then he said, Trump says, these people are coming in and they're taking all the Black jobs. And,
God, that's just
and it's like, and it's so funny because I'm seeing a lot of shorts on TikTok and stuff, and they're saying, where are these Black jobs? What are they?
Hello.
And they said when they run out of these Black jobs, when they run out of the Black jobs, they take the Hispanic jobs. No,
like there's a job that says only Black.
Blacks only.
The Black. What are those Black jobs, Donald?
It's so racist. It's just
so racist. He
It's
doesn't.
awful.
You can't even tell that he's racist, though. We talked about this backstage.
Yes, that's true.
He
Yeah.
cannot.
He doesn't know he's doing that. Yeah.
No,
He's so racist that he doesn't even know he has racist
Yeah.
language. And
Uh-huh.
what's here for him? The Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
But you know, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter about this debate because
That's true.
it's already a done deal that Biden is going to be the second term president. You know,
Yes.
we're not even going to worry about it.
We don't really think he's going to probably last 4 years. Not that he's going to die, but he'll turn it over to somebody else, and they'll know.
He can definitely do that if he wants to. You know, nothing's going to stand in his way. He's going to get things handled the way he wants in the beginning and get it all set up and rocking and rolling.
totally.
So,
Hello, Sherry. And for those of you that are not aware, Sherry's son ended up in emergency. Yesterday and today that he is home now. They did let him go home. And Sherry is going to be putting out a video later just to kind of catch everyone up. But
good.
they
Much
thought
love and
that it
healing
might
to Lewis. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So they're sending out prayers to Lewis and to Sherry that everything works out great. And so okay, shall we
we have some stuff
shall
to
we
read?
take a look at how did that comment how did it resonate with a lot of the Black voters, right?
Yep.
How did that go?
They're going, where are those? I didn't see any sign saying, where's my black job?
There was somebody on their phone going, yeah, hi, I'm calling because I want to know where those black jobs are.
Yes.
Is there a black job list? I don't see it in the paper under job opportunities.
And then they even had a white lady go on and say, I can't find a white job, so maybe I could get a black job.
I didn't see the white job list and the black job list. I missed it. And is there
and you know what he has done to the Black community? He and his father have, they refused to let people have apartments, and then he took out that ad for those guys that in the park there.
Yes.
He does not like Black people.
They were sued many times.
He doesn't like anyone who's not white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they would rent apartments to Black people, they were sued over and over again and always lost because they were being racist. So don't look at that and think anything. You already know the answer. He is racist.
Absolutely.
And it's not for entertainment purposes.
Good girl.
Yeah. Well
Thank
done,
you.
Linda H. Yeah. No, that's
it's just so infuriating. I teach diversity, and I just have to tell you that my students will say, the things they learn in my class that isn't even brought up by me. They're lessons that are already pre-made, but they leave the class and they say, everybody needs to take this class. Everybody.
Yeah.
And there are places all over the country that will not even allow you to talk about diversity.
Because what it does is it puts the light bulb in your head about things, the enculturated racism that we have, and we don't know it. The way we speak and think about things, we don't even realize it because it's been from the day one.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's not diverse, and it doesn't include everyone.
No.
So
And Miss Charlotte, I think it was I want to say the Lincoln Project, but I could be wrong. Who did an ad for Biden, and they did have pictures and video of Donald's father basically saying, you're such a disappointment.
Yes, Fred Trump. Yes,
Fred,
absolutely.
I gave you this, I left you with that, and this is what you did with it. And
oh my God, it must have pushed his button something fierce. Oh my God.
Yeah, you're such an embarrassment.
You're such a loser.
Yes.
You're such a disappointment.
Yes. Yes.
You know.
Absolutely.
Oh God.
So
So this is
yeah,
what the African American community, it's an effing nightmare. Good luck, Donald. Good luck, Donald.
Yes.
Look, it's the 9 of Swords with
I don't know who it was in the chat, but they said, the only blacks that follow Trump are the paid ones.
Yes.
Well, like I said, I saw a Craigslist where it said you hold a sign, wear a shirt, and we'll pay you $75 an hour. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, and that's it.
Mhm. That's
When
it.
you go to that, that's what that is.
I couldn't even do that for the money, though. Could you? I mean, I'd be
No.
like, no, I
because
can't.
Principles and ethics are too
Principles.
strong
Correct.
to allow
What
that.
if somebody saw me and recognized me? Like, no.
Mhm.
I get the gun. This
Mhm.
was, I mean, yeah, a lot of them heard that and went,
Yeah. See you later.
like,
Yeah. So there was Donald Trump did have a
thank you,
black barbershop set up yesterday during the day. He wasn't there, but he had Tim Scott there and he had a few others there. And there was the reporters were a riot that were from MSNBC because they said there were more reporters there than there were people, going to the thing, and that everybody converged on one guy, and they're all standing around him like he's the president to ask his opinion. Yeah,
That's just sad. That's so sad. Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So
that
listen.
just made me flash over to Rudy in front of the Four Seasons.
Yes,
the dye dripping down his face, and
yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
He thought he was standing in front of the Four Seasons Hotel, but it was the Four Seasons.
No, he did that on purpose because he told everybody that he was going to be at the Four Seasons, and then they wouldn't let him in. So he found this place, and that's what he said. Well, it's this Four Seasons.
That's not. I heard his assistant.
That's what you heard.
I heard that he thought he was connected to the Four Seasons Hotel and said, "Hey, can I be outside?" And blah 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 blah. And then they said, "Sure."
Okay.
And then he wrote down the address. They went to the address, but it was the wrong Four Seasons.
Okay.
That's what
Yeah, absolutely. So listen, apparently the Supreme Court did not side with Stevie Three Shirts. He has to report to jail on Monday.
Yeah.
So
how's he feeling about that?
Yeah, how's he feeling about that? What does he think?
Broke is the beginning.
Oh, and it's kind of like the end of his world.
Absolutely. Yeah. The ruler, he's never mind. That's too dirty even for late night TV.
You're gonna measure him up for the next his boyfriend.
Yeah.
He's gonna be measured.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I had to say it because Canadians are too polite.
We're getting her. We're getting her though now, aren't we, Val?
Yes.
We're turning her into our dirty Americans.
I mean, starting to come over.
Rubbing off. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So the good news with that is that in September, when Stevie Three Shirts goes in for his trial about the, build the wall and steal the money, he has, while he's in court, he has to show up every day. So where are they going to put him? In Rikers.
That's what I heard.
It's the only prison in New York.
That's what I heard.
Oh my God. That's funny.
So you know how water runs downhill.
So do a few other things I've heard.
Yes, a few other things do. So
yes, absolutely.
What can I say?
That was nice.
And Artist Liz, that is very, very lovely. Very nice of you. Thank you very much.
So on MSNBC, they had some commentary, and one of the guys was in Maricopa County, Arizona, and
Yeah.
talked to the 4 people that were watching. And one lady, honest to God, I felt like she was my soul sister, because she's saying, I can't stand it when he does this thing. I just want to put symbols in his hand.
Yes. You just want to slap him
Like a monkey, like a monkey, you know, and the monkey.
Yes. Yes. There was a little automaton that, was a monkey with the symbols, and that's what it did when you turned it on.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. And jail.
Oh,
cells.
good, Rossi. That's great. Yes.
Oh,
Nice.
Again.
Nice.
See what is Steve Biden's outcome. Let's see what I get.
Yeah, absolutely. How's he?
Oh,
You're welcome, Chris.
He's going to put on some dancing shoes because he doesn't want to get caught by his new boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh yeah. Have you guys seen the Charlie Trump doll?
No.
Laura, I looked it up after you mentioned it the other day, and there was one left. I think it was on eBay, but it's a red-faced Trump with eyes that bulge out, and it says certain things. And it's quite interesting to see.
Oh, that's
Charlie Trump. Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's cute.
Yeah. How's Stevie feeling? Well, you gotta spell it out. Because he's like, no, listen, do you know who I am? Like, you're all going down. Like, you just wait till November. You're all going down.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, I just kept thinking, the Charlie doll, the Charlie Trump doll.
Yeah,
he must have a lot of diapers you have to change.
That would be the only problem. It's one of those
the poopy diaper thing has to be a real problem.
Mm-hmm.
So,
so this is what I get. Listen, bitch, don't get so weighed down by your worries that you forget to live. And that's my advice, because you know that he will be somebody's bitch in there, probably.
Oh, you know it. And people are going to ghost him so fast. Honey, so fast.
Oh yeah.
And he's not, when he gets to Rikers, he's just a regular Joe Blow.
He's a regular.
He doesn't.
Regular babe, but rather what do you call those ones? A bitch in there.
Yeah.
We ought to send him a whole boatload of soap.
Yes.
Don't bend over.
Yeah, exactly.
Just keep
go through a little bit of a body scan.
Oh no. He will have to have one of those.
A cavity search. A lot of cavity searches may happen.
Oh wow.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a cavity search. It's very important.
He thought it was these kind of cavities, baby.
No. Hello, Ramon. Nice to see you in here.
Yes, Ramon. Yes.
Yeah. So
Foxy Roxy Bannon will be new meat.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, he is.
Oh, thank you. You're so nice, Liz. Thank you much.
Yes.
Yeah.
So sweet.
Yes, Liz. Very, very nice. And we gotta laugh. It's what we do. We knew this was coming.
Yeah.
Right.
Look at this one. It says the back rooms, and it looks like jail cells as you go.
And they're going to get bored in there, and you know what happens when they get bored? They got to have play toys. So you can just find them in the dumpsters. So I mean, this is what's happening to his life.
It really has. Yes.
It really is. It really
just
is.
like what's his face? InfoWars. He just lost his poor all his station. It went bye-bye.
No, not him.
Yeah, Alex Jones. Yes. Yeah.
They not only took all his stuff, but they
took his whole world away. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Rossi, you're a riot. You got Punch in the Guts and Mother. He's going to be calling out for his mommy.
Rossi, I'm liking what
Yes,
you're getting there.
absolutely. Yeah, he will be asking for his mummy.
No,
Absolutely.
they're gonna put him in front of a mirror so he can prep himself to look more attractive to his
It's
new
that hairdo,
friend.
you know. Do they
Yeah,
have to shave him? Will they shave his hair off?
Oh yeah.
They will give him a haircut.
And
Absolutely.
he's
They
got a
will.
mop. He's got a
Yes,
mop.
He
yes,
does.
it does have a long, yes, and it will be cut off. I'm sorry to tell you all any of you who liked his long hair.
They'll probably
Yeah.
find little critters running around in there.
Perhaps.
Yeah, he's going to be getting in the wrestling.
Oh,
match.
hello.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, on the outside, they call me Stevie Three Shirts. So
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I just keep getting the demon card. Listen,
yes.
ladies, he has a drinking problem from what I've heard. So he's going to really be having the
He's
DVTs
gonna have
or,
to detox, huh?
yeah, he's going to have
Uh-huh.
some detox situation.
Don't you think Rudy will go visit him though, and maybe slip him a few little nips here and there? Yeah.
Well, can Rudy afford to make the trip?
Well,
that's what I'm thinking. Rudy's about to have to sell his house and everything else to pay back some of the lawsuits. Or what was it again? Ruby and the daughter.
Yes.
And the
Shane
mother.
Moss, Ruby, and
Yes.
Ruby. Yeah.
Thank you.
Moss. Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
he's not going to have any funds coming up here shortly.
But you're right, Luana. His hair is like I knew this guy in high school. His name was William Russell, and we always used to say that he slid around the hallways because his hair was dripping grease. I don't think he ever washed his hair, and so Stevie kind of looks that way too.
Yeah, he kind of looks like he's a bum who rolled out of bed after a 3-day drunk with stubble, and I mean, he looks very unkempt. We'll put it that way.
Absolutely.
Normally, so
yeah.
And you know that you just reminded me. Hey, Buck, nice to see you here. I did. There was one thing that I picked up in the news. Let me see. This was interesting. Come on. Where are we? It was I'm trying to find it. I have it here on my screen, but it was about the okay. The Supreme Court ruled Friday in favor of an Oregon city that ticketed homeless people for sleeping outside.
Right.
oh
Yes.
That such anti-camping ordinances violate the Constitution's ban on cruel and unusual punishment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell you right now, if there is a day when human beings can't find a place to sleep,
Yes.
Yeah.
come on.
No, they're going to ticket them and make them pay them. They don't have the money, or they would be in a place.
In a hotel, exactly, or someplace else, or whatever.
Yeah.
Besides, let's not, that to me, the big thing is, ticket them, make them pay, and, maybe send them to jail. A lot of these people would be very glad to accept that.
That's very true. I thought of that too.
3 hots and a cot, sign me up. I'm there.
Squares a day, sign me up kind of thing. I'm going to tell you, you have no clue what those homeless people, what their background is. And some of them are really mentally incapable.
I know they are. Yeah, they are. Yeah.
So they really can't help themselves.
Sometimes they dump people right out of, some mental health facilities right onto the roadways,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep. Sure
And
they
so,
do. And you don't look at the you don't look at solving the problem. You just look at kind of putting a Band-Aid on it right now. That why are they homeless?
So Julie wants to know if the debate smelled.
I saw that. And I just
And look,
laughed. Oh my God, Julie.
not focusing on the damn shit.
Maybe that's what's why Joe's eyes look a little glassy. He was trying to. And you know what, Rossi?
Yeah.
I got the punch too. He'd like to turn the lights out, but
Yeah.
you know.
He did, but they did book. You're right.
Absolutely.
I like Anya's. I do deserted shopping malls, deserted high rises, place. They're doing some of that in Seattle. We do have some of that going on.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Because you know what? If you are so dehumanizing as to not allow a human being a place to sleep,
Right.
that is the lowest ebb of civility in society. If you can't take care of everyone, then you're doing something wrong.
Right.
That's what I think.
Oh, Joe, really? That's why Biden was going.
Yeah.
You can hear it through the mic.
Oh, the poor thing. A poor Joe had to smell that shit.
You could tell by his glassy eyes.
So good. Oh.
He just stared straight because if he turned, he might get more of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Exactly, Rossi. Yeah. And they call themselves Christian because, that's exactly what Christ would do.
Well,
Yes.
and Laura,
And
you're
that's-
right. The things that they want to do in Project 2025 are very
Yes.
Gilead inspired, actually.
Yes.
Let's just kill. It's like the Nazi agenda. It really is. It's like, let's kill the homosexuals. Let's kill the gays.
Anyone who's different from
anybody different.
us, kind of thing. Anyone different is not us.
Right. Right. Not the Great White Brotherhood is
Not the
you know what I
great.
mean.
No,
Yeah.
not the spiritual great white.
The
brotherhood.
Aryan race.
The Aryan.
Doing
I
big.
just-
Oh my God, bemused. You're kidding me. He recorded him doing a big wet one? Oh my God.
Oh, the diaper changing event of last night.
Whoa.
Oh,
I'm sure glad I wasn't there. Yeah. No wonder they should say this was a fair race because Joe had to put up with shit.
Yes. That's literally.
Yeah. Yeah.
oh my goodness.
Oh,
Honestly.
Wow.
oh my
That is
goodness.
just- oh my goodness.
Yeah. And it's, people don't, they're talking about Joe Biden and no, he can't do this, he can't do that. But a convicted felon, that's okay. Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said the other day, you know what? Well, never mind. I forgot what I said the other day because I say a lot of things. But
Well, that's because we're older and we tend to forget some things.
we
sometimes.
do. Yes.
I hope the law is changed so that convicted felons are not allowed to run for the presidency of the United States. I'm sure our forefathers never thought that anyone would give a convicted felon the time of day.
I mean, I didn't think you could even be the dog catcher. I didn't think that was
exactly.
possible. Yeah.
Right?
No,
If you
there's
run
not.
out of town, who wants a convicted felon in your neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
Or in your town? Yeah.
Right.
Or, applying for a mortgage, that counts against you. Trying to open up a checking account or whatnot. That's, one of the questions. You apply for a job. Have you ever been convicted of a
felon?
felony?
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Right.
yeah.
It's something that doesn't get erased. And, all I can say is,
All he said was in response to that is, yeah, we're appealing it. It will be overturned. No worries.
I heard him. And you know what? It won't. So, no matter what he does or how he dances, he knows that it'll still be in the appeal process before the presidential election or by that. So he can say anything he wants because nobody can.
Is it true that Melania is not going to, if he won, which I'm not saying he will, Melania's not going to go back to the White House. That's what
That's what
somebody
she
asked
says.
me. Okay.
Here's the whole thing. And I'll
Yeah.
say this again, and I've said this a million times. And it's not for entertainment purposes only, but it's for entertainment purposes
Right.
only.
Yeah.
Melania she's a handler for
Yes.
Trump.
She
Okay,
is.
she's a Russian asset.
She
Okay,
is.
I'm just going to
Yeah.
say it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they all made their bed and they're going to lie in it. And they're
Yeah.
not going to be able to get out of it. Now, only as far as she wants to play it out. They're probably going to pull her out of there because he's not going to, first of all, he's never going to win.
Right.
No.
She's done with him after that.
Yeah.
She's done with him after that because he's not an asset for her to handle anymore.
Right.
Yep.
So he said last night about the Ukraine thing that it was Joe's fault, of course, that Putin told me that he invaded Ukraine because of Joe Biden. And so it's like somebody said, nobody's asking, when did you talk to Vlad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And he also mentioned that with the news reporter that is on trial, that he would have that guy out. I mean, you wouldn't even wait until I was
You
sworn
wouldn't
in.
have even been captured if I was president, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, you want to stand on the stage and you want to say that I have the biggest heart here on the stage. You know, I have all these relationships with people. You know what will get people excited and kind of behind you is if you could say, you know what, that journalist is being held hostage or whatever.
Yeah.
I made a phone call to Putin and Putin is releasing him. Here comes the journalist. He's home now.
Right.
That would make me pay attention.
That would make us say, gee whiz, the man really is trying to help out.
Yes. But this, what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do doesn't matter. It's what I've done.
Right.
Yeah. And yes, it's Joe's fault. Joe probably knows where Jimmy Hoffa's buried. You know, just saying.
I'm just going to say something here, and I just looked it up to make sure, but Crimea was annexed by Russia in 2000. Wait a minute. I'm getting the right date. I don't want to say it wrong.
2015 or something, was it?
Yeah, it's something like that. I'm still trying to find it in here. But let me just say this.
Yeah.
It's nothing to do with Donald Trump.
Right. Right.
He wanted the Ukraine back under Russian, territory. And little by little, he was going to do it.
Yep.
Now, right when that happened, I could not believe we didn't go in there and do something about that.
Yep.
I was sickened by it, and I thought it was terrible.
Yeah. I agree.
So,
I agree.
So this is why we're in the situation we are today, because
Thanks,
we didn't
Jamie.
go in and take care of it then. We should have seen the writing on the wall. We should have known that this was going to lead to more annexations, call them what you will. This is an out and out war. And it really happened.
And the big thing is, so Barack Obama was in power in 2014. At that point, being close to an election, because, your election cycle runs every 4 years, and they're out there canvassing every 4 years. But Obama didn't have the support. If he had wanted to send in troops, it would have been, oh, no, we're not sending our boys in. So, his hands were tied in a lot of the things that he could and couldn't do.
That he couldn't do, right?
Yeah. And who
2000
tied his hands? The Republicans.
It was February
2014.
2024. Yes, 2014.
Yeah.
So interesting. You really have to go back in history to put it all together to see.
You do.
Trump doesn't have a damn thing to do with any of that. And he couldn't stop anything. And he doesn't have any ability to put anything right or make.
It's all just a bunch of gish gals. Is all it is.
Yes,
That's all it is.
exactly.
Yeah, it is.
I'm
The
just,
only I can fix it show.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
and you know what? You had 4 years. What did you accomplish in those 4 years? You're going to build a wall and have Mexico pay for it. Did you do that? No. You know, you're going to bring back the coal jobs and did you do that?
No, he didn't do
You're-
anything.
No. We're Obamacare. We're next week. We're next week.
Getting
we're
rid of it. Getting rid of
Yeah.
it.
Yes,
the end of
Rossi
Obamacare.
said we're still waiting for his infrastructure bill.
I'm going to bring you the best healthcare, the Donald Trump healthcare. I'm going to bring you the best healthcare you ever had at a lower price. I'm going to bring it to you. Did he ever do it?
No,
Did he
of course
do it?
not. Because he fails at every business he's ever had. So,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I have a question that's not about him, but we know Julian Assange got released and all that.
Yes.
I'm wondering if Eddie Snowden's ever going to be able to be released. Can we read on that? He's,
Yeah,
he's over in Russia.
He's over in Russia.
I
You
never
know
thought
what?
they'd get rid of Assange, but I'm
I
just
didn't
wondering-
either, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. I was surprised when I heard he was released.
Yeah,
So Edward Snowden.
yeah. I actually read his book and thought it was quite
I did too. I read his
Did
book.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh, I got the shield.
Ooh.
So
Oh wow.
what-
Yeah.
Interesting. 'Cause I get the wrestling ring and the Grim Reaper, so I'm thinking.
because I got fuel next to the shield.
Okay. Okay.
That's not too good, right?
Yeah.
I don't
Like
know.
maybe he's going to be there. They'll shield him till he dies. But you know how people push each other out
I
apartment
do.
windows.
Yes,
Yes.
they do.
Wow.
Yeah. Absolutely. You know what? No, he well, I get wings and
Oh.
I get the cave. I think
Oh,
he's stuck there.
Yeah.
There is absolutely no way. He made a mistake when he went over to Russia, and
Yeah. He's stuck
Yeah.
there now.
he's
Dude,
stuck there.
he actually isn't a traitor. He was a whistleblower. Then they
Mhm.
treated him like a traitor because what he did is he told all of us that we were being spied on.
Mhm.
Now, does that really sound like a traitor? Oh, look at us. We're doing this to the
Yeah.
American people. No, that's like saying, oh, I have some UFO information. And all of a sudden, you're going to be put in military prison when you are one of those pilots who sees them or you're,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
That's not being a traitor. Is it? Does anybody think that that's being a traitor? Telling people,
No.
look at you're being spied on. You're being listened to. Your calls are being listened to, and everything else.
Good
With
question, Lynn.
Yeah.
Will Reality Winner, and that's a name. Holy Hannah, that's a name.
I know.
Reality Winner ever be exonerated?
No, I don't know anything about Reality Winner. And I
don't?
hear it all the
Oh.
time. I don't know who that person is or anything about.
She was
them.
also somebody that it's a girl, and she was someone that released some things as well.
Yeah, I knew that part,
She
but
did-
I still don't.
She did are still doing time
Yes.
She's still in
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. and that. Okay, will she ever be exonerated? You know, once the truth starts coming out and once the dominoes start to fall, it's going to be amazing how many people are going to be caught up in it. And it's going to be like, watching a tennis match going back and forth. It's like,
And-
holy.
But
You know
don't
what?
you think that Reality Winner to me is a lot like Edward Snowden,
Yes,
except she didn't get to leave the country.
exactly.
I get that she's brokenhearted.
Yes.
Yes.
She isn't very old either, I don't believe.
No.
Isn't she in her 20s when this happened? I think
Yes.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very young. Will she ever be exonerated? I get hiding in plain sight. I think that there will come a time when, yes, someone is going to look at her situation and say, yeah, this was wrong.
I get the crying tears.
Because you're being punished for doing the right thing.
I know. Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Something is wrong here when they try to control the masses and the information that we know by taking these whistleblowers away from us and putting them in dark caves somewhere or in prison.
Yeah.
Something is wrong when that happens.
Although they don't do it to people who deserve it. People that have Diet Cokes next to pillows, next to nuclear codes, you know.
They really made up this whole thing about information that Snowden was giving out that were going to threaten the sovereignty of the United States or blah blah blah. Bull. Come on.
Yeah.
That was trumped up. If you pardon that expression, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Rossi wanted to know, do we think that the Dems will reevaluate the ticket? Change in VP since Biden might not fulfill for 4 years.
They won't do that unless he steps down and Kamala goes up, and then unfortunately, don't they bring in the Speaker of the House?
Yeah, something like that.
Let's hope that it's what's his name? Look, I got the Biden voice tonight. Hakeem Jeffries. Wouldn't that be great?
Jeffries.
Oh, could you imagine though? Kamala and Hakeem yeah.
There would be some white folks who would lose their shite.
They surely would.
Or like my southern Alabama sister-in-law.
Well, nothing's wrong with Kamala being the president, Joe. It's just that she's a black woman, and she said
when Obama won that the United States was going to be ruined.
Yes, because you can't trust those people,
right?
You know,
and that's the problem.
I mean,
it's ridiculous.
To this day, she's a Trumper, and all I can say is,
it would be a great ticket, Sandy. You're right. It would.
It would.
I love Hakeem Jeffries. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he's so Yeah.
I think, unfortunately, at this point in time, you don't change horses in midstream. So I think that, there, as long as Biden wants to remain in the fight, it would be awful for them to come in and change.
Right now it is boldly.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it was, if we won.
I think that you don't do that. You just don't do that. He wants to. Now, I can absolutely see that Biden wins, and then they start grooming Kamala Harris so that a year or two after Biden is in there, he can say, listen, folks, I'm an old man. I can't be doing this anymore. And then, I'm handing it over. Before anyone starts talking about the 25th Amendment or whatnot, I'm checking out.
Book says women can't even control their bodies, so how can a woman be in the White House?
Yes.
You've got a point there, Book.
Absolutely.
Because, I mean, we should not be chattel. We should be owners of our own body and what we do with it, right? I mean, we should not be told. So are men going to be told if they can have a vasectomy or not? Are men going to be told if they can have the blue pill? Huh?
No more blue pill.
No more.
You're on your own.
No
You're on
more.
your own.
Whoopsie.
There has been some reporting. I don't know how true it is, but that a lot of young people, especially men, have gone in and had vasectomies because they don't want to get their girlfriends or their wives pregnant. And then if they, for the abortion issue.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a real thing. Mandatory vasectomies.
Yeah. Yeah, when you can prove that you are mature enough and capable enough to be trusted with another human being, we'll reverse it.
They can't be trusted with another human being. We're another human being. They aren't treating us well.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The divine feminine in the world.
Absolutely.
Hello.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Ladies, we are at 1 hour. And I know your voice is starting to go, Aley, and I'm starting to get tired. And for all of you that have spent the last hour with us, thank you for being here with us. Know that this too shall pass. This is just a moment in time. It's not going to determine the outcome in November. What is going to determine the outcome is you. Make sure that you
beware nostalgia. But look, it's the death camp cans.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's make a different outcome. Yeah.
Yep. Definitely. Let's do that.
Yeah. Make sure that you get out there and vote. Encourage your neighbors to vote, and help them with drive them to the polling stations. Whatever you need to do to make sure that Democrats up and down the line, and even in some of them, you may not think that. You may not like that particular Democrat. Hold your nose. Hold your nose at blue up and down the ticket. So,
Thank
you, everybody.
Thank
you. We love you guys too. Thanks, Linda. We love all of you. And
absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Have a good weekend.
Yeah.
Love knowing you're here. Okay. See you later. Bye, all.
Bye-bye.